Good afternoon, everybody. This is Tracy Armstrong, owner-operator of North Pittsburgh Greeting Company, the area's premier welcome wagon lady, welcoming all the new homeowners and new businesses to the ever-growing Pittsburgh area. Today, we're speaking with Kelly Mattson of Oliver Outdoor Advertising. Oliver Outdoor Advertising will be a new sponsor as of 2021 in the North Pittsburgh Greeting Company's business to business ad. And today we're going to get to know a little bit more about Kelly and all of our outdoor advertising. And if you're a marketing manager of a company, you're a business owner, you might want to keep your ears open because Kelly's going to tell you how you can have you brand yourself on one of the busiest roads around and get some business and customers out of it. So Kelly, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, thank you for being here. Kelly, tell us a little bit about yourself. I mean, tell us how you've become to be a sales representative for Oliver Outdoor Advertising. I know you're from the area. Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure. I've actually been in the billboard business for over 20 years. I started out with a little company called Tri-State Media Group,
Okay.
which then got acquired by Lamar Advertising, which most people have heard of. It is a nationwide company. And I worked out of the Earring plant with that for a while. And then I got promoted and switched to the Wheeling, West Virginia plant. And then once the kids moved out of the house and I was there by myself because my husband has always worked in Petrolia, PA, which is just outside of Butler,
Mhm.
we decided to sell the house and for me to move to Butler to be with him. And so as I came into the Butler area, I saw all of our outdoor signs. So I just called up Jamie and Jerry Oliver and I said, hey, do you need a sales rep? And they're like, we would love to meet with you. And it went very well. They asked me to come on board right away. And I've been with them for 7 years. So like I said, a total of 20 years in the industry. So I know a lot about outdoor advertising. And I would love to help any business out there who's wanting to grow and be seen, as we say, with Oliver Outdoor.
And what type of services do Oliver Outdoor Advertising offer? I as the welcome wagon lady, I'm always on the road, and you see just the plain billboards, and you see the digital billboards. Tell us what type of different billboards does Oliver have to offer potential clients?
We have both styles. We have the regular, which are called static billboards.
Oh,
They're the
okay.
kind where you get a vinyl printed and they put it up there on the billboard, and you're up there 24/7 on the length of your contract. And then we also have digital billboards or LED billboards, and those are the ones that change. And ours are up there for 7.5 seconds before it rotates through the other advertisers. And each of our digital billboards can have up to 8 full slots or 8 full advertisers on them that you share the space with. But
No,
I'm
please.
sorry.
So would that be more the digital billboard where you have 8 different advertisers? Would that be more cost effective than your own standalone billboard?
It kind of depends what you're looking for. And our costs or the rates depend on the location, the traffic count of that location, a lot of other things. So depending on what you want to do, if you want a branding campaign where you have one vinyl and you put it up and you leave it up for a longer period of time, I would recommend a regular billboard because then you don't have to share it with anyone.
Yes.
But if you have maybe different areas of your business that you want to promote, say if you're a realtor or a a restaurant, those are just two off the top of my head. Like a realtor, they could have the different listings up there so that
Mhm.
each time it comes around to them, they could highlight a different aspect of their business or something that they want to change frequently. With the digital, those changes are all inclusive. There's no additional fees on that. Whereas on a regular billboard, every time you change it, you have to then have another fee to get that vinyl produced and hung. So depending on what they're looking for, we have something to fit everyone.
And what makes Oliver Outdoor Advertising stand out from other outdoor advertising companies in the Pittsburgh area?
I think first of all, it is a family-run business. Two brothers, Jerry and Jamie Oliver, own the company, and this is the first time I've ever worked for a small family-owned business, and I love it. They are amazing people. They care about their customers. They're not just a corporation out to make money, especially through this terrible time that we've been going through the last year. They really have been working with their clients. We are running a lot of deals, a lot of specials, trying to help those local companies stay
Yes.
open. Getting people in their door outdoors. That's what we're really passionate about, and we look forward to. And also, we are this is our full-time job, outdoor advertising. A lot of people in the area, they might use it might be a hobby for them. It's not their full-time job. So they don't really care as much about it as what we do. This is how we make a living doing this. So we know what we're doing. When we get your ad up there, we're going to create a design or help you create a design that's going to work best for you. It's not going to read like a newspaper article, with 35 words on it, because that's not going to work. We want it
No.
to work for you. We want it to be successful for you and your business. So that's why I think Oliver stands out and what we strive for, our customer service, and that it is, what we do every day, day in and day out.
And you just said, Oliver's working with their clients right now. It's just the climate, the business climate is really tough. A lot of businesses are suffering, everything from restaurants to gyms to advertising,
Yes.
everything's suffering, hairdressers. What type of incentives or packages are you offering potential new clients at this time?
Well, right now we're actually running a really great special. It's for the first, definitely for January, and depending how many locations we have available at the time, it might continue on. But it's $299 a month, and that is for any location, any kind. It could
Okay.
be regular or digital. It could be big. It could be one of the smaller ones. So anything in any of our markets, it's less than half price. So it's pretty aggressive pricing. And like I said, we're doing it to help the local mom and pop stores.
Sure. And $299 a month. My goodness, that's I'm in advertising as well, and that's an amazing deal because I this is probably the first time in years where you could get a billboard.
Yes.
It's such a great deal. That's
Yes.
amazing. Everybody
Thank
out
you.
there, Kelly Oliver Outdoor Advertising, tell
Thank you.
us who can benefit from your services.
I think anyone, and like right now, I know sometimes people think, oh, I have to be safe. I have to guard my, maybe my finances. And advertising, a lot of time, unfortunately, is the first thing to go out of the budget.
Yeah,
And honestly, this is the time to ramp up, because you have to keep your name out there. You have to stay at the top of the mind, that anybody out there, because people are at home, they're not traveling. You have to get your name out there so that people don't forget that you exist. And a great way to do that is with a billboard, because you see it every day,
you do.
on your way to work, on your way to worship, on your way to take the kids wherever they're going, just around town, out to buy groceries, the pharmacy, whatever. Those billboards are there. 95% of ours are lit, which this time of year is very important. It
Yes.
gets dark so early. So you definitely want to consider that when you're picking your location. Make sure it is an illuminated board so that people see you 24/7, which that's what we do. We work for you that whole time. So
And the new statistics show, especially with younger, our younger generation, back in the 80s, 90s, it was 9 points of recognition for somebody to say, I am going to go with that insurance agency, or I am going to go with that gym, or whatever. But that's another thing that's so important about, like you said, branding and marketing yourself, because now new statistics show that it's 33 times that somebody needs to see something
before they, yeah,
before
it's
they
true.
pick up the phone,
Yes.
or they pick up, or they make that email contact or whatever, 33 times. So you can see a billboard, down the street of your home, even just once a day, that's 30 hits. So that's,
Yeah,
you
and
know,
it's important, and we're reaching so many people, because it's not like only certain people are on the roads. Everybody is out there,
yeah,
any demographic. So whoever you're trying to reach, if you're trying to, reach maybe over a certain age demographic, assisted living people, maybe finding a place for mom and dad or grandma and grandpa,
sure.
anybody is on the road. So you're going to reach whatever demographic that you need to. But, if you want to target your competition, you can, we have billboards on all the major arteries. So there's a lot of things that you can do to consider, which ones would be the best location for you.
And another thing people don't think about, and I know a lot of people are watching, is nonprofits can benefit from all
Yes.
of our outdoor advertising.
Yes, and we have a great nonprofit package. We
I
also
was,
donate a lot of space to community events. Hopefully, there will be community events this coming year. Yes, everybody cross
yeah.
your fingers. But we really try to be good community partners, and like I said, we have great nonprofit rates, which are buy one, get one. So really,
That's
you get
amazing.
2 billboards for the price of one. I don't think you can beat that anywhere. So
You can't. Well, Kelly, thank you so much for talking to me today. So, if anybody's out there right now watching this, or they watch it in the distant future, and they are the marketing manager of a company, or they are a new entrepreneur starting up a business, or they're just thinking of different ways to get their name out there and to advertise, how might somebody get in touch with you to find out more about your services?
I am on Facebook. I am on LinkedIn. Also oliveroutdoor.com or Kelly at oliveroutdoor.com. That's my email. I would love to hear from anyone. Be great,
Great.
great to meet you.
And this will be ways of getting in touch with Kelly will be in the comments of this interview.
Thank you.
So, Kelly, thank you so much for taking your time out to talk with me today. It was very interesting learning about Oliver Outdoor. Obviously, being a North Pittsburgh girl, I see your name 15 times a day. And
It was
they're
very good
always,
talking with you too, Tracy. Thank you so much.
yes. And thank you, everybody. This is Tracy Armstrong of North Pittsburgh Greeting Company, the key to making
Thanks.
first impressions. Bye.
Bye.
And that's it, Cal.